Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, I am MR2, and if you can't already tell, we are in the garage today, not for one day, but for 2 whole days, and my car looks like this, but is gonna come out of this garage completely transformed. So we have got a lot to do over the past 2 days. Chris is working on his own projects. That was really embarrassing. What did you just do? First we're gonna eat some lunch. And then we are going to get started on this whole project. I think plan of action is do the rear first, paint those calipers, and then whilst those are drying, do the rear bumper. I've also got those which need some help desperately. Painting. So we've got a whole bunch going on today. There will be another video over on Chris's channel of the other half of whatever these 2 days are. So make sure to check it out there. Check out James's Instagram as well, because he's helping us out. So after much convincing, I'm actually going to take the caliper off to paint them, because otherwise I think James might murder me. So, so we're going to take the caliper off now.
Because this has a time-lapse function on it.
So now I'm just taking a wire brush to just get rid of all of the excess and these little bits over here, but it's mostly flat to be honest, so we should be alright. So I'm using the high temperature dark anthracite from Halford, and it just looks like that, and dries this colour. It's got a little bit of like sparkly fleck in there, but I guess we'll just go for it. Oh wow. Okay, that's kind of a vibe, right? Okay, so this side is painted, and this side is painted. You can see the lighting's a lot better, but it's, I wouldn't call that dark anthracite, not gonna lie, but I'd just call it grey. But it looks so much better than the pink, and then the fronts are still red, so I need to do this as well. But I'm gonna leave this to dry and take the rear bumper off. So to take the rear bumper off, we have just taken this boot seal, and then using our Toyota screwdriver, which should come with your car, just unscrew these really carefully, because they are literally just plastic screws. So just be very careful with them, and obviously if you guys have these lights, you know how expensive these lights are, and these center panels, so try not to break anything. I feel really scared because this has never come off before in its whole life, I don't think. Oh yeah, reverse lights. Okay, so once that is disconnected, I think someone's actually been in here before because it's electrical taped up. But then I'm just gonna twist these out and pull them out. Potentially want to replace these with LEDs at some point, but it's not a right now problem. So this is super annoying, but you actually have to undo these little 8mm here and here, and then lift this up to actually get the wiring through, because it's all strapped down, which I guess, I mean, I don't even know why they did that, but I can't pull it through there. So I'm just going to leave the bulbs dangling over there and actually take this plate off and clean the back of it. So right now I am grabbing this kit here because it's got all of the trim pulls in, and we need to take the corner pieces where the indicators are, so I don't want to break them. Okay, so now I'm going to try and pop this little triangle out. There we go. That was terrifying. Okay, it didn't break, it's safe. I believe you can get clear ones of these, if not red ones of these, but again, these are the OEM ones. Yeah, pretty sick. Okay, this one seems a little crustier, so I'm a little nervous to take this off. I can't get it in. Oh, there we go. Perfect, nice and clean. And so when you release these corners, there's 2 screws here which you need to undo. So I'm just going to try and find the screwdriver again. And hopefully get them undone. Yeah, there we go. So the right hand light has come off, and I believe that somebody has been in here before. And it's pretty grimy in there, so I'm going to give it a clean up before I put it back on. But yeah, no broken lights so far.
Ew.
Yeah.
God, it is gross back here.
It is. At least it's not rusty.
True that.
So as you've just seen, this little bar here is held in by some hop clips. This one I cannot get out. I tried pulling it, I've tried the pry tool, but it's a weird one the way they put it in, so I'm trying to like force it out of there, but I literally can't. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just bending the pry tool, not gonna lie. Okay, so I've just taken this metal bar off here, and now I think you have to take these trims off. Actually, that's kind of annoying. Or does it come off with this? I might unscrew this and see, grab the screwdriver and see if it will come off. There is also a screw down here which needs to come out, and then I think this side trim has to come out as well. So there is a little 10mm like nut back here which you need to get off. Mine is covered in mud, but you don't need a deep socket or anything to get onto it. I will warn you, I've just snapped one on the other side, so hopefully this one doesn't snap as well. This one feels rounded, hold on. Chances of this snapping extremely high because it feels like, oh no, oh dear, oh no. So we are going 2 for 2 on the snap bolts today because that one just snapped, but luckily it's come off enough, so that's fine. We can just CT1 it back on. And I have spotted this, which is kind of scaring me a little bit. I mean, it's fine, right? It should be fine. So this part has come off, and I'm wondering, I think there's one inside the boot as well. Okay, so there is a little nut back there, if you can see, and I think that one has to come off as well, and I don't know if there's one in the middle. I'm gonna have a look. So you can just about see in there, I've got the 10mm on the end of there, and it's just got 2 little 10mm nuts that you need to get off. These ones are really loose. On the other side, they were really rusted, but on the other side you also have all of this aerial assembly to look out for as well, so watch out for that. You can see as I'm undoing that, it's coming loose on this side, which is good, and then I need to do the 10mm up in the arch as well. So whilst sorting this, I have discovered a big rust hole in my car, which is pretty sick, so we'll get the bumper off and you can see it more then. Okay, so once you've spent 20 minutes of your life trying to get around the aerial, you can then take this, she says, take this piece off. That was the only one that snapped, so 1 out of 3, not so bad. And then this should come off as well. How? I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I don't know. But now you're going to see the massive rust hole in my car. So there's a really awkward pop clip that's just behind here. To get the, well, this type of spat off. This is just the OEM spat, by the way, so I don't even know how to like do this, but you can just see. Oh, there we go. It's just popped up. And then, oh, is that a separate piece? Is that meant to come off? I'm not really sure, not gonna lie. I don't think that's meant to come off. So this bolt here actually just snapped, and there's another one back there which I think is also gonna snap. But we shall see. We shall see.
I might put it on the other one because it'd be short.
Oh, so that's also a 10mm. Oh, I can't get that off. Dear. Oh dear. Yeah, she's just gonna snap. As suspected, that one also snapped, but now we are pretty much loose on this side here. So I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side. Okay, so next step is taking your number plate lights out. And I think it's just this one here, and this one here. And then if you look underneath, we have got the pop clips as well. Now, something that you don't have to do, but Chris has done it on his, is just bending this up so you don't have this ugly, rusty heat guard, I guess it is. And then you can just see the nice big Jack Speed exhaust. So I think I'm going to do that as well whilst the bumper's off. So yeah, you can see I've got it off here. There is some polystyrene in there, which you do need to keep because it will help shape your new bumper. I'll do all the shit out. Okay, so bumper is off, and time for you to see my massive bit of rust here. So that's sick. It needs a big clean before the new bumper goes back on. This would be cool to paint gold. And then my reverse lights here with the foam as well. I don't know if I have LEDs with these, probably not, but I do want to upgrade all of them at some point. I can just live there.
One size cut.
This is the Toyota part number for the foam, if anyone is missing their foam. This is the part number for it. Nothing special, it's literally just foam. So once taking the rear bumper off, we have found this big rust hole here, which the guys are sorting out now. I am going to put my brake pads back in, take all the tape off here, put my brake pads back in, and hopefully put my calipers back on. This is sort of 2-3 coats of the paint. It's just high temperature, like I said, black anthracite from Halfords. Hopefully it looks okay. So as a lot of you all know, this is my current steering wheel, and not gonna lie, you guys hate it. I don't know what's with the hate with it, but anyway, I have got this Sparko one, which is the yellow and black. Not only does it match my Sparko seats, it's matching the like black and gold vibe that I'm going, obviously with the wheels you guys would have seen. I got this one off Facebook Marketplace. I can't remember how much it was, but it comes with the quick release, which I don't have on this one. The only thing I have had to get is a smaller Boss, because this one is pretty chunky, and I have a full-size Boss at the moment, and it does stick out quite far, but this one's even more dishier, so I just don't think it will look right with the quick release on there as well. So let's get to taking this off.
Is it sad?
I do feel sad taking this wheel off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No more hot
This was one of the first things I ever got for my car.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad. I've had this for like 2 years now, but time to move on, I guess. Okay, so we've got the horn here, and this is the clock spring. So we are just taking the clock spring out. It should just pop out like that, and that's the metal that touches this metal here and creates your horn noise. I am going to actually reroute my horn down here where the optional extra cruise control button is, but we don't have this on the MR2s, and this bit pretty much just pops out, and then you'll have your cruise control. I bought this short hub, so this is my old one, and it's this one because I was going to have the quick release on top as well, so that's why I got the smaller one, wherever it's just gone. Okay, so there's 3 dots down here, 1 dot at the top, and you can see the same on here, so we just need to match it up. So we're going to put it through and then push it in if I can. Lovely, so that's all done like that. Why doesn't that fit on there? Am I being stupid? So because we are idiots, this quick release doesn't fit with this hub, so it just won't go because it's got like this bit and I don't have enough room there, whatever, I don't know. So I'm gonna not use this, just bolt the steering wheel straight to the hub and then get a NRG quick release for her. So we're gonna go without the horn and the spacer, because I just couldn't get it to work. I don't even know. But I'm just gonna go with this for now until I get my quick release that we ordered. So that is loosening because I'm an idiot. Right. This is the new steering wheel. It doesn't have the horn or anything like that. We're getting a quick release really soon, but I actually really like it. It's weird seeing my car without the heart shape or without the pink steering wheel, so some of you guys may not even recognize my car anymore, but she's having a full transformation today. So we are getting through the list of jobs surprisingly quickly. Steering wheel's done, rear bumper's off, calipers are done, back on, all put back together. Just need to do the front calipers now. The boys, I don't even know what they're doing. Let me show you guys. The boys are making a custom exhaust for James's car, which I think is a straight pipe. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we're assessing the rust situation, and it seems to be a lot worse than we thought. So I'm glad we've caught it now. So Chris has just angle grinded a massive chunk off. Yeah. Brilliant. Oh no, let's not do that. Thank you. So once removing all of the foam, we realise there's a big patch of foam down here. So basically I'm just going to take the whole boot liner out and clean it, and then we can put it back in properly with all of the pot clips. So boot liner is out and definitely needs a clean, and pot clips replacing on there. And then in here it's kind of damp. It's a little damp in there, which isn't ideal, but we are going to put some cardboard down for now, put the original boot liner on, and then when I'm at work next week I'm going to get some ply and hopefully make a complete boot liner, because I've got this as a template, so I'll literally just cut it exactly like this and then put it in. And hopefully, I need to sort out my seal issues, so I'm gonna have to get some new seal. Also, we have a little bit of surface rust here, not ideal. And also sometimes when people drill the holes in the boot for the spoiler, it tends to leak a lot. That's what happens on the Mercedes as well, so it all leaks through here because people don't know how to put spoilers on properly. I thought that something that is bugging me for a really long time is this, some people call it a scuttle, I don't know what you want to call it, but apparently you're meant to heat this up and it gets rid of all of this white. So I'm gonna take this off and then try it tomorrow, because it's like half 9 at night now and we've been here for like 9.5 hours. So but she also needs a very much needed deep clean down the back of there and under here, so let's get this off. So to do this you actually have to take the wipers off, and I thought this would be a perfect time because this also bugs me. So you literally just get a little flathead screwdriver, get it in a gap, any gap you can find, to be honest. It's kind of tricky, like the little cap just pops off. Okay, and then the wipers themselves are a 12 mil, and we are going to need an extension. There we go. So I've just learnt there is a knack to getting these off because they're at an angle. So what you have to do is you have to push down on them, and then she says you have to push down. It's easier with two people. Push down and then yeah, or like lift this up and it will come off, but we don't have that, so lift down and pull up. There we go. Okay, now how the heck does this come off? Oh, literally just like that. Oh. Wow, that definitely needs a clean. So down in here we have a whole dang forest, and this definitely needs a big clean, especially on this glass. So Chris has welded my car and director rusted it gold as payback. Not just the outside, the inside of the car as well. Just to top it off, Chris has also painted these gold. It's a good job I'm going for the black and gold vibe because you might actually be able to see that. So, current state of how we are leaving on the Sunday night. Steering wheel is on, some stickers have come off, scuttle and windscreen wipers are off, director rusted, it's a whole thing. Front end is looking okay, to be fair. Lights have been polished, calipers have been painted, rear bumper is not on. Chris's bumper is kind of done.
Very nice. It's getting there.
And this has all been cleaned up, and then Chris has welded this area. So I feel like we've made such good progress for today, considering we had a huge curveball in that this whole end was rusty. We were not expecting that. We're not prepared for that because like 3 hours ago I was expecting to have this job done. But here we are. Welcome back to day 2 of the Toyota MR2 transformation, and I am the first one at the garage today. Even though Chris and I live together, he had to spend an extra 10 minutes pumping up his tyre, but even James isn't here yet. Now, as you would have already seen, we put a essentially what we're calling it is a big tip on on James's 350Z. So not only will we hear Chris, we will hear James as well. So with a little bit of persuasion, rear bumper is on and we're just holding it in with some screwdrivers here, and then we can get the fitment all correct. This is my number plate that I got from Chase Lane Plates. I've got the same metal pressed one, import style, on the front. I am going to have to get a new one of these, but yeah, this is my one for my rear. Something that is slightly annoying is this gap for the number plate is a little too big, so then when I put the plate like that, it doesn't, there's like a gap either side, but I don't think it's too noticeable. So I don't know how I'm going to do it really. I don't know if there's going to be like magnets or what I want to do with it, to be honest. So now the trickiest part of all, we've put the pop clips in up there, and now it is remembering which of these screws go where. Now we are doing the most fiddly part of all, and it's getting these little bolts back behind the aerial assembly, which sucks because they're little 10mm nuts like this, and it's horrible. So once these 10mm are tightened behind, there's this tiny little screw that goes in there and then screws into the actual panel. Okay, so whilst taking it off, we actually snapped the one that goes behind here, but it's got two there and held on by the screw here, so I think it should be okay. Okay, next stage in the process is lights, which I'm super excited about because I shined them up yesterday and they are ready to go back in. I just got to remember which way they go and where the screws go. Okay, the lights are on and they are super shiny, which is good because my bumper's shiny and the rest of my car is like dull as hell. But this rear end is coming together now. We need to just put these little triangles on the corners.
My car's gonna be a no fog like Mr. 2 now.
Thank you. So aside from the plate, that is the bumper on. And again, when fitting like Japanese parts to a UK spec car, it never goes as nicely as you'd like it to. So it does stretch quite a lot and it is very tight on the arches as well. And obviously we've snapped, I think probably like 8 to 10 bolts, so that's sick. But she's on for now. And I think it looks okay. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay, so that is everything. Well, near enough everything complete on the car. Chris's bumper is back on. We are all packed away, nice and tidy. Spats are not on yet. They are pending. But we got our windscreen wipers all painted, all direct to rust, nice. Got the steering wheel on, stickers removed, calipers painted, rear bumper on, lights polished. I think at this point we're 20 hours in. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Tired. We just test drove the MR2. The steering wheel was too tight. The centre bolt we massively over torqued. Accord has got my old rear bumper in. James is changing over his womp womp, his big tip to his small tip. Sad tips.
It's just a bit too loud.
Big sad. But yeah, I feel like we got loads done and I feel like my car looks completely different, especially on the rear, especially polishing the lights and all of that.
Got to put the spats on,
I got to put the spats on, but we didn't have time. We didn't have time, but that means we could have more content. Right.